those countries because there won't be any water and there won't be any power. And you start to die in the 72 hours. So that's what's going to happen. So they have Iran has the power to do that. Donald Trump, I don't think, was told that. I think Donald Trump has been lied to from the start of this war to now. They told him it was going to be easy. It would be quick, just like Venezuela. And he was lied to. And now I think he's starting to realize that he's screwed, because when he comes out and says, oh, yeah, the war is almost over. Oh, yeah, we're close to a negotiation. When he says all that stuff, what he's doing is he's trying to manipulate the price of oil internationally. And it works for a little while until Iran then says, no, we're not negotiating. And then the price goes back. So he realizes they're in a pickle now. And I wonder if he realizes that he's been thoroughly hoodwinked by Jared Kushner, Benjamin Netanyahu, and Steve Witkoff, and his dry, drunk defense secretary, Pete Hegseth. I'm pretty sure if he doesn't realize,
being blackmailed anyway, so who cares what he knows? Right.
So he's getting blackmailed anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You don't like it, Trump? We'll take it.
So Colonel McGregor is now saying that he thinks that it's most likely that Putin has already threatened Israel. He's already threatened Israel, saying, hey, if you do anything, like, we will nuke you out of existence. The problem is the crazy religious zealots. You know how they always try to make it out that the Muslims are the crazy religious zealots, right? Well, even more zealot than them are the crazy Jewish zealots, Zionist zealots, who want the end times because they believe when Israel is on the brink of a total annihilation, that God is going to intervene on their behalf. So they have to create an Armageddon in order to bring God back to intervene on. This is what they think.
I thought just evangelicals said that, but no, it turned out it was coming from Zionists. The evangelicals are secondary to the Zionists who put that out there.
So there's Christian Zionism, and then there's Jewish Zionism, which are different Zionisms, as it turns out. And they're both just as crazy. And so the problem with that, I see a problem with
what? Name one.
With Putin saying, I see a problem. I see a problem. It's funny. It's World War III is funny.
Yeah.
It's just inherently nuclear war. Hilarious. It's funny. So the problem is that those crazy religious zealots in Israel who caused all this want that kind of thing to happen because they think that's what's going to. And then they have the same. That's why they have the Samson option. But I don't know. Has anybody, Kurt, to your knowledge, has anybody ever tried to figure out how many nukes that Israel actually has, and if they could reach, how far they could reach? Does anybody know this?
The only thing I've ever heard was that one spy, Jonathan Pollard, talking about how we have them set to go off if you don't do what we want.
Yeah,
you know, that idiot bragging about it. That's the only thing I've heard about the amount of it. And I never read the Seymour Hersh book. But I know the guy who said Israel had nukes, they've imprisoned him for life. They locked him up for life. Oh, yeah. So the guy who was honest that ratted him out for that. To say the official don't have is ridiculous. Why are you holding a man forever like he's Julian Assange? That's what they're doing to a Jewish guy who told the truth about it.
Oh, again, telling the truth. Being right when the government is wrong is very dangerous. It's always very dangerous. So then someone named Liz Steele says, why would Putin do that? Why would Putin do that?
Why would he not do that?
Perhaps
touche.
How about perhaps to prevent a nuclear holocaust? How about that? Because if Israel launches a nuke at a Muslim country, at Iran, that could set off nuclear Armageddon. I mean, there's other places in the world that have nukes, right? North Korea has nukes. Pakistan has nukes. Does India have nukes? We're going to find out. Huh?
Wait, I thought they do.
I'm pretty sure they do, yes.
Yeah. got Indians there. They were going to crack it sooner or later.
They get those H-1B visas over there to crack the nuclear.
See, that's
codes.
how they did it with H-1B.
That's how they did it. I like Seawolf Clan says, who is talking about using a nuclear weapon? So many people predicting Israel will lose so bad, and they are so insane, so they may use one. It's called so there's a real thing. It's called the Samson option. When they feel like they're going to lose, they're going to launch nukes against everybody and take everybody down with them. That's a real thing. I'm not making that up. Google the Samson option. See what comes up. Here's another one. Pat Healy says, the world's needs to start waking up to the strong possibility that Israel, in its very last move before its demise, will launch numerous nukes to bring the world down with them. They really are the biggest threat to peace. And our friend Guzukara says 100%. And I'm there.
A T-shirt of it.
Yeah. What?
Samson option is a term describing Israel's alleged deterrence strategy of using massive nuclear retaliation as a last resort if its military is defeated or the nation is on the verge of destruction.
There you go. So that's who's talking about